WC Kids Leaders, Pastor Sam here with this week's announcements and update, and just a report from this past Sunday. This past Sunday was amazing. No, it was epic. That's right. We had our epic show both at 9:30 and 11 and had a really great response both in the crowd and the enthusiasm and engagement. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Whether it was toilet paper going everywhere or silly antics by Kazoo, it was a great Sunday. We also had a lot of visitors that we're responding to, and we had a lot of responses from the gospel. And so I'm going through those right now, and that is really exciting. We've already got 2 or 3 scheduled for baptism, and we're working on getting the others through Kid Faith right now. So be praying for those kids and those families. Be praying for our efforts in contacting and getting some responses back, because sometimes that's a little bit more difficult than we would like. But we always want to do the absolute best at reaching out to those families and getting them connected. So it ends up giving us great stories, and it really all is about our first things first, right? We are first things first for our community and the world, but really all that goes on right here in our ministry, and we're excited about that. Speaking of things going on in our ministry, we are excited that we have the opportunity to hire 2 new individuals, and so we are looking for a new admin assistant for kids ministry, and we are looking for another kids coordinator, much like what Miss Heike or Miss Cheryl do on a weekly and Sunday basis. So if you know of anyone looking, or maybe perhaps yourself are interested in this opportunity, would you reach out to me, send me your resume, or have those folks send me their resume as soon as possible. We would love to get them on board this semester. Another thing is that we have got all kinds of opportunities coming up, like Kid Faith this Sunday and in 2 weeks. We'll also have a Kid Faith in October and one in November. We are actively seeking kids who are responding to the gospel. And so for those of you who lead in your classrooms and in large group, we implore you, continue having those conversations about coming to know Jesus and living a life for Him at every opportunity. These are the moments that we have to make an influence in a child's life. And so I encourage you, take those precious moments and encourage your kids to follow Jesus at whatever stage they're at, okay? Next, I want to share with you, we've got a number of giveaways coming up this month and next to encourage engagement, whether it's a bookmark with their verse on it, which we'll be giving out in a couple of weeks. This Sunday, we'll be having a Live Bright, Light Bright sun catcher that everyone will be getting. And so we always want to tie everything, whether it's games, whether it's stories, whether it's music, even our giveaways, to what we're teaching. And so this week will be no exception. We'll be giving those out. And then next month is a game show thing, which I'm excited about, because at the end of the month, we'll not only be giving away something special, but we'll be having our annual Candy Palooza game show with your host, Game Show Sam. That's right. We're going to change up some games and activities and trivia, but it will be a huge deal. And so get your kids excited about Candy Palooza. We'll have a handout to go home in the next couple of weeks so that they can start inviting their friends and getting excited about that. We've got a lot of other things coming up in November and December. We'll have more on those later, such as our Christmas decorating party, our leader party at Bear Creek Park, and of course our Christmas activities all month long will be coming up in the next few weeks. Until then, I just want to encourage you to keep fighting the good fight, keep sharing Jesus, and keep praying for your kids because they are here ready to hear the gospel and live for Jesus. And so we are continuing to pray for you. There's my little format of puzzle pieces that you filled out during our leader training last month. And we continue to pray for you and all the things that you are seeking from God, whether it's continued job security, or maybe it's a personal need or family need. We are praying for those each and every week. And so we thank you for sharing those and keep doing that so that we can share them with others. Just covet and cover you with prayer. All right. This has been Pastor Sam for today, this week, our announcements, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Can't wait for this Sunday. It is going to be epic. Maybe without kazoo, but it'll still be epic because it's got you. See you Sunday.